Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. It has been a peaceful morning this morning, so I hope the same for you. I do. It's kind of rainy. I love, but warming up outside. It's a good vibe today. It's a good vibe. I hope everyone's feeling the good vibes. So when I was kind of like tapping in my third eye was like this image of something that I like don't really care about. It's like a couple people, I don't know, it's like somebody, I feel like there is an energy, I feel like there's a couple of people that possibly like really like are in your energy, maybe like really care about what you're doing. And you're like, I don't, like, what the I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was like, I don't understand why I'm seeing this in my third eye. Like, I really don't give a fork. Okay, so that might be kind of a situation. Divine always uses my own examples to speak for you guys. But, yeah, let's see. Hopefully that's just not even the message, and maybe that was just something for me, but because I want to talk about you today, to be honest with you, collective. I do. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about, because I feel like there's like large shifts. We've been going through large shifts over the winter. I mean, we're always shifting and changing and growing and evolving. But as we get closer to spring, I really feel some like fun and exciting things coming for you. But we'll just let whatever comes out. You know me. I just work here. Okay, I just work here. Oh, good morning. So we'll just see what happens. Oh, also, okay. I know I don't usually ask you guys for favors, but I'm going to ask you for a favor. Okay, and after I ask you to like the video, thank you. But so I am going to start a new thing. Here's my thing. I purchase a lot of things off of TikTok shop because I like the stuff. Okay, and so, but I found out today that I can post videos and like on these products that I've purchased, right, and like be an affiliate, right, on TikTok shop. But I need 5,000 followers on TikTok to do it. So if you have TikTok, please go follow me so I can make some dollar bills over there, right? Like, so I would love that. That would be super helpful. My TikTok is at Dancing Medium. So, but yeah, I found out this morning. Of course, it's always God, right? Like, I got on there to do my like morning video, and on TikTok. And the first one, when you pull up, right, there's immediately a video, and the one is this girl talking about how, like anyways, it's always God, and so, anyways, thank you guys, I appreciate you. All right, moving forward, let's see what the message is for you, though. Let's see what you need to know today. Or whatever. What you need to hear, what you need to know. Because honestly, I feel like you guys pretty much do. If you know, you know. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you kind of know what's going on here. Shadow work. Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. But this deck, those cards give off kind of a different energy here. But What is this? Mmm. I just heard that song. Please don't stop the music. What do we got going on here? Some of you might be going on an unexpected trip. I always pick up on traveling. I feel like I feel like I might have some people in the collective that travel like all the time. I feel like there might be. I feel like I'm always picking up on that energy. But I also am feeling like there's some sort of internal what is this? Collective, I feel like there could have been possibly an energy here, or like a situation that like what was, I feel like was brought to you. I don't think you were out searching for it, or I think you could have, you know, I feel like it's like it's something that either could have left you feeling stuck. This feels like old timeline stuff. This feels like old timeline situations that might have like showed up here, okay? I hate to even call it a test, because it's like I hate the idea that we're tested, but we are okay on this journey. Like for some reason it doesn't feel right to me, because I feel like that creates fear, right? Like that energy of like, you know, oh, I'm being tested, right? Like I don't want to F this up here, okay? But this situation here, okay, for me, it's really, I feel like rather than calling it like a test, right, I feel like it's just an opportunity to, you know, prove that it's like the word test alone for some people, like, can possibly create a lot of fear. Like, honestly, I like, when it comes to testing, like, when I was younger, like, I was like a straight A student, so tests didn't create fear for me, but like for some reason it feels like that, and I'm not sure why I'm like going on this tangent, but it might be significant. But it rather than it being like a test, it's like this, it's an opportunity to show that you've learned a lesson, right? Which would be a test. But the thing is like, I feel like we were taught, right, growing up, that when you don't pass a test, that's it. There's no more, like, that's it. That's a wrap. It's over. Okay? Like, you don't get to retake it. You don't get to, and that's not the case. Okay? So it almost makes me feel like there's something about like the fear of like the repercussions of like quote unquote like failing a test, okay? But the reality of life is like when these tests, quote unquote tests, come around, right? There's no like, it's not like you know, you don't get kicked out of school, you don't get kicked out of life, you don't get, you know what I mean? You can retake that test as many times as you need. Now, the goal is to not have to do that, right? Obviously, but like to eliminate the fear around that, like I feel like that's important. I feel like that's important because I feel like while it is important to hold yourself accountable, right? and things of that nature. I feel like the fear of actually failing any kind of life lessons or any kind of life tests kind of actually it like adds in this like unnecessary pressure that may actually be like, you know, causing you to make decisions maybe that you're not ready for yet, or that you are, I don't know, there's something about that. There's something about, it really makes me feel like this energy of like calling back, and I think I've talked about this before, but collectively you could be calling back your power, right? Or like like eliminating fear around, like what I always call it is like the fear of the man in the sky, right? Like there is no man in the sky, and this is just my beliefs, okay? This is my belief system. You don't have to believe it if you don't agree. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. But anyways, there's no man in the sky that is going to like strike down a lightning bolt and punish you here. Okay. Like for I don't, and that's such a fine, like it's such a touchy subject, because also like, you know, as extensions of God, right? As extensions of that higher power energy, right? We're here to be in service of that energy, right? Like we're here to serve, and to serve others, right? Which ultimately is, you know, serving ourselves, because unity consciousness, but like the intention is to be in service of others, right? The intention is to be the best versions of ourselves. But there is this, it's just this energy, it feels like it could be like pressure, right? Like to, you know, going back to like perfectionism. I feel like there's another layer of this that might be like, you know, another veil that's being removed, another layer that is, you know, kind of being, you know, you're peeling another layer to the onion around this, okay? And really stepping more into like comfort, in your own skin, and because it, you know, the analogy that keeps coming through is like some kids, they get so anxious when they're taking a test that they fail, right? That they fail because of the pressure, because of the anxiety, because they are on a time limit, right? You see what I'm saying? Like so, and that's, I feel like that's something that it's like really important to, release this, fear of like making the wrong decisions, or something here. And there could have been something that recently showed up for you, that could have reflected this here, okay? But this is a situation that I feel like you have control of, okay? And not like you have control of anyone else, but like you have control, which all situations you have control of how you handle it. But I feel like this was one that like you didn't really need to like tune within, or maybe some of you did, but yeah, but it's like you took control of this. Okay, so for some of you, this is like, this is something, like this is kind of exciting because I feel like it's something possibly that could have, that could have put you in a like in a stuck feeling, in a hurt feeling, kind of put you in some sort of like emotional breakdown, or there's a situation that possibly in the past would have like hurt you or caused you to kind of like downward spiral, I feel like, or maybe not that bad, but kind of get stuck or some, I don't know, something, but I feel like you handled it very well. Okay. I feel like you should be impressed with yourself here, okay? Because it's almost like whatever this was, I feel like it could have been sent. Yeah, Ten of Wands. It could have been sent to you in order to put you in that Eight of Swords energy, feeling stuck, feeling heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? But like you, so some of you might even be like kind of impressed with yourselves. Okay, this could also be coming like sometime this week. Yeah, Ace of Swords here. Because there's some sort of perception. Exactly. There's some sort of whatever this is, right? It's it's kind of reminded me of, like, you know, when you were a child, which I hope this never happened, but like when you were, maybe you were told, like, okay, so we're going to do this, right? And then you don't do it. You know, like your parents, like, or, you know, and then it doesn't happen here. You know what I'm saying? Like that disappointment. Like it's almost like something was, put in front of your face, or like brought to you and then taken away very quickly here. But your perception around like knowing that whatever that was, like if it were meant for you, it will come back around when it's supposed to. But if it is not, then I'm glad it's gone kind of energy. That's what I'm picking up on. Is like there is a like whatever this was could have possibly made you feel in the past, you know, like a similar situation, because I'm not sure that this is like something that's recreating. I don't know, but it feels like it could be like a, you know, anyways, you may have looked at it in the past, like, you know, as in a reflection of yourself. But I think you understand there's something about knowing otherwise. 555. We have 3 5s out here. There's major change coming because of this. There's major change coming because of this. Because you didn't allow whatever this was to send you in some sort of spiral. Because you learned a lesson. You have passed some sort of test, collective. So there is major change coming. And honestly, I feel like for some of you, the test was fearing. It's like how do I explain? It's like the test was releasing the fear of not passing the test. Does that make sense? Of like, because what I really feel like is for some of you, it would be if you, when it goes back to like making decisions on, regarding the test, it feels like you would make decisions that, like I said, going back to that, like making decisions that you're not ready for, that are not like authentic to you and who you are in this current moment, right? This is going back to like kind of like, obviously we want to make decisions every single day that benefit our future self, but also we don't want to abandon the current version of us, right? There's like every version of who we are is an important piece of who we will be. And so there is this energy of pulling your energy back from then, like as in like the future into now. Okay, because I honestly feel like a lot of you have pulled your energy back, your power back from the past. You're certainly, I don't think, for a lot of you, I don't think you're living in the past anymore. Some of you are still working your way out of it, and that's where you're supposed to be. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. You're not behind. You're good. Okay? You know what I mean? And keep working on that. Keep doing that every day. Calling your power back from the past. But yeah, it feels like there's a collective, a group that are, it's like, and it's such a fine line, right? Because we want to make decisions that are, it's like work hard today so tomorrow is easy. You know what I'm saying? But this feels like in the mind. It feels like it's like, I hope this is making sense, because there's like different areas, you know what I mean? Like Lordy. Yeah, so, okay. Because here's my thing, is I think that like the way that this is coming through is making me feel like calling your power back from tomorrow, right? Is going to help you. It will actually like help you make decisions that benefit tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Because rather than like worrying or putting that fear in, or you know what I mean? Like, because usually it's like anxiety or worry or fear when if you're projecting your thoughts into, not always, right? Could be preparation, it could be organization, it could be, and that's good, right? But if it is fear, right? If it is worry, I feel like, bringing yourself back to the now and releasing that, it actually somehow like magically helps you make those decisions that benefit tomorrow just naturally. You see, it's like a yeah, I hope this is making sense. Because I feel like, yeah, I feel like a lot of you are this is kind of what's happening here. So, mm-hmm. Yeah. The World card, the Shaman card, Strength, Transformation, and 9 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Exactly. With the 4 Wands underneath that. Yeah. You know, look at this 4 Wands. Look at this seal and like how I feel like it's a she, okay? How I feel like she is just really kind of like relaxed, in the present moment, like kind of just like feeling comfortable. Comfort is tricky, but like content, I should say. Feeling content. Because it's almost like that worry, you know, that, or that fear of like putting yourself, projecting yourself, you know, because, you know, when we talk about like time is not real and all those things, you know, nothing really exists but right now in this moment. And so when you're like thinking about tomorrow in a lower vibrational way, like fear or whatever, then you're creating that, right? You're already putting energy into that. You're giving life to that, okay? But if you are able to release that worry about tomorrow, right, and bring yourself back now, okay, there's something about, again, it's like this, in this Queen of Wands energy, tapping into this passion and creativity, and I'm almost hearing like excitement and drive and will. It's like that's where you find this energy. Some of you are experiencing some sort of like some creative blocks here. And I feel like it's because it's like you are projecting this, it's almost like a searching feeling maybe. I'm also picking up on an energy where it's like some of you are possibly like waiting on something, like waiting on a change, waiting on, you know, you've done some inner work here, or you're like waiting on, there's an energy of waiting because you're expecting something, right? And I get it. It's like you've done the work, you're expecting something, maybe you've been given some sort of vision or something, but this, it's almost like this waiting energy is actually, it's like pulling you out of this present moment, and actually by like coming back into the now is what's going to pull this in quicker, if that makes any sense. So this situation, okay, I feel like this is the result, honestly, of this test that you've already passed. Because there was something that could have left you, that could have like sent you, you know what I mean? Like, back down some sort of rabbit hole or whatever, right? But because you already like kind of passed this test, this is bringing in a transformation, which is, I feel like, is bringing you more in this present moment, which is going to help you remove these creative blocks here. And it's going to take you like one day at a time towards this like fulfillment here. All right, let's see what's going on. For some reason, I have this sudden urge to like separate these decks. And I had put them together before, and I have this urge that I want to separate them. So that might be significant. There's something that maybe what is that? Somebody is like it's like two, like it's like maybe in the past, right? Like you there was like two energies that kind of like came together, okay? It doesn't have to be people, but or like two things that, I don't know, like a mixture of energies or something. And it's like coming to this like new perception here, okay? Is like saying like, okay, no, those don't go together, right? Like I love these decks together. Don't get me wrong. This is just, you know, this is how the messages come through. But like that's what it feels like. There's this realization like, oh, okay, that those energies don't go together. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be people. It could be anything. It could be, it's very like 3D and 5D energy is what it feels like. This test, okay, it might, and when I say that, I mean like consciousness, okay, consciousness, all right, like 3D and 5D consciousness, Christ consciousness, okay, it's like, you could really be separating yourself from a lot of the 3D, yeah, there's a situation that you're looking at from a Christ consciousness point of view, and that is what is passing this test, and that is what is bringing you in this present moment, and that is what is attracting this ginormous change, because you are looking at something from a higher perspective. You are not looking at it from your old 3D ways, human ways that create separation and all of that. You are looking at a situation in a 5D energy that and it's helping you release control. It's helping you release fear, but it's this perception. Your perception is what's doing this. Because look, this is a situation here, okay? Like this is what this is what I'm saying. We have the Britney Spears and we have the Believe card, right? These are two different decks, okay? But the situation, right? You could have gone off on some sort of, this could have caused like anxiety. It could have caused some sort of midlife crisis. It could have caused some sort of breakdown, but instead you chose this 5D energy to believe here. You know what I'm saying? And then look, we've got we have Tupac and we have the spirit realm, and this is it makes me feel like I'm honestly I'm surprised it's not DMX here with the prayer hands, but it makes me feel like it's yeah, I'm hearing all eyes on me. So yeah, you're very focused. That you could have a lot of people watching you here, okay, for some of you collective, and or if it's not like through a social media type of thing, it could be just every day in your life, people could be watching you change and grow and evolve. They could be looking at the decisions that you're making and things like that, but you're very focused on the divine. You know what I'm saying? You're not focused on all of these eyes. You're focused on the divine here. Again, 5D decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's really this energy of like, and then we have Jaws and we have twin souls. So for a lot of you, you're in separation from like a partner here, okay? This doesn't say twin flames, but it could be like a soulmate or something. There could be, there could be who you feel like your person is, or, whatever, could be with somebody else at this time. Okay, or could be dealing with something. It's like maybe there's a connection that you feel is like under attack or something like that. But again, looking at this situation from a 5D standpoint, right? Like, it's like maybe in the physical, this person, whoever you feel like this is, or whatever it may be, is, like you're in separation, they're like, kind of doing their own thing, whatever. And in the 3D, it's like, that may cause disappointment, right? But this 5D consciousness, okay, allows you to know that you're unity consciousness, that you're still one with this person, right? Like, that's this big thing. That's this whole message. Okay, it doesn't have to do with this connection. It doesn't have to do with people watching you. Which at the end of the day, sure, it does. It doesn't have to do with, it has to do with your look. And we have at the bottom of the deck, we have Pretty Woman here, okay, and Sacred Journey. Yes, exactly. Okay, this is by looking at a situation from your Christ consciousness, from your 5D state of mind, okay, you are attracting more 5D opportunities, more 5D stuff, more 5D downloads, more 5D experiences, okay? Because you are using that knowledge, that wisdom, and you're applying it, right? You're like, And that's going to be really important, because with this Dark Night of the Soul and the World card, this mass awakening is upon us, okay? There is about to be a bunch of people that are going through the Dark Night of the Soul, okay? And we know what that's like. Okay? So, there is about to be a bunch of people that are going through that, all right? And that is why this Christ consciousness, this 5D state of consciousness is so important, okay? Because it's like pulling your mind out of this 3D experience and being able to look at everything from the bigger perspective here, okay? Yeah, you just passed a major test that's really kind of pushing you into that energy here. Yeah, and with this Finding Myself card, this makes me feel like it's like, again, when you are making decisions to pass these tests out of fear rather than passing them out of like self-love, I feel like these tests are going to keep coming around, right? Because you're actually abandoning your authentic self in that moment. And so it makes me feel like these tests might keep coming around until you choose authenticity, right? Until you choose this deeper understanding, this deeper knowing, this Christ consciousness, and accepting yourself and loving yourself for your authenticity as it is right now. Knowing that in this moment, this version of you is a very valuable piece to the version of you that is going to be here in 20 years. And so accepting her or him right now is pushing you into this energy, is bringing in ginormous change, huge change, okay? There he is. There's DMX. Yeah, look, we have the Matrix, we have Keeping the Faith, we have the Sun card. Yeah, listen. There's something that, for some of you, this is like a person, possibly. For others of you, this is like a, I don't know, there's something that you're like, I know that is, I don't want to say like I don't know that. I don't want to say, because you never want to like do that. What's the word for that? Covet. You never want to covet, okay? Oh, like, you know, but there. So I feel like it's like this energy of like releasing. Is that the right word? I think it is. But I feel like it's this energy of releasing whatever and knowing, right? Again, 5D consciousness. Yeah. This feels like it's like, you know, really shifting from the flesh to the spirit, right? Like really, and again, it's like, I'm not talking about like, you know, crossing over or anything, but as far as like your focus, like your, and if you are resonating with this message in any way, then you understand exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying here, okay? Like, earth signs might be significant. Let's get some final messages, because I feel like that's pretty much it. I feel like collective, this message is to tell you like, hey, fucking good job, because I feel like you just passed a major test, right? Like I like truly, and you know, you are going to be, you know, rewarded for this in some sort of way. This is bringing in major change. It's really kind of shifting your perception. It's really kind of, you know, removing that next veil. It's really helping you to see things from a higher state of consciousness, right? It's almost like you you made the decision to see things from a higher state of consciousness, okay? And so now that higher state of consciousness is coming in. It's like I see your the universe is like, I see your Ace of Swords. I see your emotional intelligence, and I raise you removing of another veil. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I raise you more secrets of the universe. You know what I mean? Like, I raise you that's what this is. It could be a clair. It could be a spiritual gift. It could be... So, let's find out. Let's find out what it is that the universe is raising you, right? Because I do feel like we have been having a lot of action going on in our upper chakras, okay? Like third eye, crown chakra. I'm also feeling like the soul star and like some of these up here, okay? Like, you know, and so, Now today on the Schumann resonance, there was some purging going on in the lower chakras, so just be mindful of that, okay? But yeah, so it could very well be like new, you know, spiritual gifts, or your spiritual gifts going to another level, okay? Or some sort of awareness here, some sort of download, some sort of something, okay? That sets you free in some sort of capacity, all right? What is this? Excuse me. For some of you, it's like this energy where maybe there could have been, I don't know, it almost feels like it's like when this download or this new consciousness or this new something comes in, I feel like there's this moment where you're going to be like, dang, all of that in the past, all of that, there's something about some sort of illusion of, like feeling left out or feeling sad or feeling something being an illusion. Like, Side note, somebody's been checking into you here, okay? As always, what's now, okay? Because you are like, you know, a unicorn collective, okay? And so they just want to see if your horn is a headband or not. They're finding, somebody's pretty upset because they're finding out that it's actually attached, all right? They're finding out that you are legitimately a unicorn. You also have wings and can fly like a Pegasus, but it's, you know, it's not a clip-on, it's not a headband, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have the Justice card as soon as I said that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there is an energy that is feeling kind of upset by that. But upset that they, I don't know why they're upset by that. Because I think that's fucking cool. Especially if this person, like, if this person has the opportunity to know you, to be in your energy, to be involved with you, collective, like, dope, okay? Like, if I ever came across like a unicorn in life, like I would be obsessed. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be obsessed. So, you know, it's like, yeah. Anyways. Oh, Lord. So, okay, not that any of this is any of our business, but coming back to the human earth, right, to the earth, there's about to be a bunch of news where there's some, relationships or connections or partnerships, okay, that I think were possibly played off as romantic, but we're strictly business. And I don't know why we need to hear about that or why it's any of our business, but it's showing up. It's showing up here, okay? You guys, my nose is a little runny. I'm going to go grab a tissue. I'll be right back. Yeah. Or there's connections here, okay? And that could be something that we were talking about. That could be part of this test. We have 555 out here yet again. That could have been part of this test, okay? Is there could have been a connection, all right? That, maybe you felt like somebody made the wrong decision, or they, I don't know. There is. And that song that came to mind when I got up. Oh, darling, won't you take me home? Yeah, there's somebody in a connection that doesn't want to be there. And they could have been there just for like business reasons, or just for like maybe they own a business. Maybe it didn't start that way. Maybe this connection started like super, loving and caring or whatever. I feel like there's somebody that like is daydreaming about you, collective, okay? They're in some sort of connection that is not... How did we shift gears? So... because I feel like this is something that this could have been part of the test. You know what I mean? Like maybe this connection, somehow I feel like it's part of the test. Because somehow I feel like it was supposed to upset you or something. Or it could have, right? It could have upset you. Or it could have, there's something about that. But whatever this is like, it's actually like an illusion. It's not even like, it's because this person is like quite literally like daydreaming about like, I feel like doing life with you, like not in prison, but I mean like, I mean like just everyday things. This person may like daydream about, just like, they may just like be wondering what you do, or like daydreaming about your like day-to-day life, or there's somebody that's in a connection that's false, and they think about you. That's what it is. And I feel like they could be in this connection because there's some sort of finances involved. There was some sort of something here. But this person, oh darling, won't you take me home? Yeah. Yeah. But again, I feel like this, I don't even really want to talk about it very much because I feel like that's your energy too. This could have been something that you currently went through, right? Or you're watching, right? Maybe somebody that you felt like was supposed, is supposed to be with you, or you're supposed to be with this person. I don't even feel like you're in that energy. It feels like there's something that has been recently given you an opportunity to either break down and be upset or keep it pushing, and you chose to keep it pushing. You chose to see the higher, to see things from a 5D level than a 3D level, right? From a healed state of view than not. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I almost wonder, did somebody expect you to be this way? I almost wonder if somebody expected you, because for some reason I feel like these people, like why do I feel like these people are like in your energy for some reason? Like watching you. It could be both these people are watching you. Why? I wonder. Because what they're seeing is that you're doing just fine, okay? Justice card and Temperance. You are doing just fine. Yeah, High Priestess here with the Queen of Wands and the Empress card. Yeah. Whoever this was, you were pretty generous with, with your energy, your kindness. Yeah. But there's somebody in this connection that's actually like desiring, like they think about you. They daydream about you. You know what I mean? So what else do we need to know about this? They could have actually been in this connection for a while, but this person, I feel like it's like they are... Somebody found out that somebody was daydreaming about you. Or they found out that they were thinking about you. Or they found out that... So this could be somebody from your past, collective. This may not even be related to the test that you passed. Because this makes me feel like these people know you. Or something. or like it got to be, right? If somebody's like daydreaming about you, like, and wanting to come home, seeing you as their home. So this makes me feel like it's not anything new. Now, if you're not looking for anybody from the past, or again, I just work here, okay? So if you don't want them, I don't care. Good for you. I'm glad. Right? Yeah, this is a couple that are together or were together, because I really feel like with this, and one or both parties are realizing that this is an illusion, because there's somebody that's thinking about you, collective. This would be the one that probably is finding out that you're really a unicorn, and that you're not just wearing a headband. Okay? For like, I don't know why I'm using that term, unicorn, but yeah, that would be this person realizing this. It does make me feel like there was some type of magic done, okay, when they found this out. This person honestly maybe even told this person that about you. Okay. They did, maybe at one point. Shit. Why would they do that? Like, this makes me feel like, collective, this is something that's possibly been going on and you're not even aware. Somebody told somebody that they have feelings for you. Okay? They could have been trying to separate from this person. They could have been trying to, I don't know, but they may have told somebody that they have feelings for you, or that they still have feelings for you, or that they think about you often, or there's something about you, collective, this person. Okay? I feel like there's communication coming that you don't see coming from this person. Truly. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Collective, listen. I want to see what's, because I really, like, why are we, man, I feel like after this happened, after this conversation, somebody found out something about you, about somebody having feelings for you, or still thinking about you, or something, okay? And This is causing a tower moment. All right, it's causing a tower moment. Oh my gosh, it's already 10:30. I've been here for an hour, over an hour. Exactly, Shelley. Yeah. I don't think anybody, I really don't think you had anything to do with this. I think you were just minding your own business. I think that you're out here passing tests. Yeah, there's an ending that's happening because of this. I picked up on this before, too. There is like a whole... Because they're realizing there's people that are, there's connections, and you know what, collective, we're probably going to see a lot of this, of like karmic relationships coming to an end, because people are waking up to and realizing that they're living a lie, like that they're like, I hate even saying like living a lie, but it's like they're in a situation or in a spot that was not meant for them. I heard somebody's going broke trying to outdo you. Outdo you how? You can't outdo the flying unicorn. I mean, I don't think. But why would they want to? What's the point? They want to keep this person for some reason. There's some sort of benefit to them or something here. For me, it's kind of like, man, if you want to go, go, you know? I'm not trying to keep you here against your will. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I get it, right? It's like, that is the Christ consciousness, right? Not everyone is in that, right? That 3D mindset will have you wanting to control the situation, will have you wanting to claim ownership of, you know, your spouse and things like that. Like that's, even though I feel like this connection was, you know, formed by humans and not by God. And that's the thing, is whoever is in this partnership that is waking up to the fact that they're not where they're supposed to be, right? This isn't my home. This doesn't feel like home. Darling, won't you take me home? Okay, like this person is like, this is not the relationship God had intended for me. And I cannot be in service of God if I am in the wrong spot. Okay, like maybe that's what this person is realizing. This person is realizing that wherever they are is taking them away from some sort of life path or some sort of purpose, or they're waking up to the fact that they have purpose, or that there is meaning to life here. Okay, they're not just here to like live, and well, that came out really wrong. I mean, like they are here to live, right? But they're not just here to like, you know, go through the motions, right? Every day the same thing, wake up, work 9 to 5, do the, you know, be the slave to society, right? Consumerism, yada yada yada. Okay, this person is waking up to that, and they're realizing like, I really felt susceptible to that. So this is, and they're realizing that whatever this connection is here, okay, that they're in, yeah, somebody is seeing how they would be more in purpose with the connection that God had planned rather than what they wanted. Because it does. It feels like there was some sort of choice made based on what they wanted, right? And that's, you know, we have free will. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's God. God's like, hey, listen, you have free will. You can do what you want, right? But I feel like this person is it's important for them, I feel like, to be in service, right? This is somebody who really recognizes that that is part of their purpose here, is to be in service of God and of others. And yeah, they're having a hard time doing that. I feel like they feel like they're yeah, they feel like it's time to move on. It's time to start over. It's time to, like, there's something about that, okay? So, collective, you're shifting into, like, you know, higher states of consciousness here, okay? You're really moving into success, but there is an energy, and I that realizes, it's like they're like, okay, I need to get back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? Like, I need to invest in my garden here, okay? And really, there's something. Yeah. Yeah, this is either a past life connection, or this is a somebody from your past, some sort of reconciliation, okay? If you don't want that, I don't care, okay? You could tell them no. I just work here and I'm telling you what's going on. That somebody realizes, okay, that home is where you are, all right? That they have found themselves in a position, they made a decision, probably based on lust, based on ego, based on whatever, okay? And, yeah. And they want to come home. They want to come home, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Because there are some people, there really is, you know, this would have been somebody that I don't think hurt you, okay? I don't think this is an energy. It doesn't make me feel like this person, you know, did some terrible shit, right? And if you don't have anybody from your past that didn't do that, then this is a past life connection, okay? So, but somehow, okay, this is somebody that feels like they're in some sort of wrong connection. So maybe this person, if this is a new person, this person maybe doesn't even know that you exist yet, right? But they're in a current situation that they know isn't right. They know that it feels very much like somebody is waking up to, again, that life has purpose and life has meaning, and I feel like they're like this justice card coming out yet again when I'm talking about that, and they're realizing that whoever they're with, yeah, Five of Cups, whoever they're with, there's no moving forward. There's no, you know what I mean? Like this person isn't aligned to that. I don't know. Maybe they're going through some sort of dark night of the soul or some sort of awakening. This person is. And whoever they're with is like not, maybe, and then so they don't understand, or but I don't know. You get it. But for a lot of you, your person is going through some sort of separation here. Yeah, look, this is exactly what I feel like is going on. It's like this Two of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles here. Like, tell me, what is this? Look at this Two of Cups and this Two of Pentacles. It's like this is this couple, right? And this is you kind of doing your own thing, all right? But it's like with this Five of Cups, it makes me feel like the way that they're looking here, it's like out in public. Sure, they look like that. But when they get home, there's something about this person's energy. I just keep hearing that line. So, darling, won't you take me home? Collective, I feel like this message is a big message of things are not what they seem. There's something, and I think that that's a big part of this test that you've passed, because you're like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't know. It's either you intuitively know that... I feel like you can see right through it, to be honest with you. Never did talk about the fun and exciting things that are coming for you, though. But I'm going to jump. I'm going to go. That's what's going on, though. Okay? Something is not as it seems. Something is not as it seems. And I think that's looking at it from that 5D perception. Okay? That's bringing in more 5D stuff. So, yeah, I hope this makes sense. You know, if it's, regardless of, I just want to say, regardless of what's going on in somebody else's household, collective, the important part of this whole message is, that you have passed a major test. Okay? Yeah, look. Achievement, because you chose what I say earlier, emotional stability. Like, right? The divine is like, okay, I match your emotional maturity and your emotional intelligence with these blessings, okay? With this victory, with this, you know what I mean? With this, whatever it may be, right? This balance, this justice, this, you know, perception, this new opportunity, this, you know what I mean? Like, so don't worry. I mean, I feel like there's value in knowing kind of what's going on. Maybe there's a reason why that message came through about what's going on in somebody else's household here. Okay. Maybe possibly this other, whoever the other person is, especially if this person is, yeah, if this other person knows anything about you, right? If this third party, if somebody is like, hey, I'm in love, I'm still in love with Collective, or I am in love with Collective, or something like that, okay? The reason you need to know that is because this third party, okay, is probably set off by that. Okay, you may be feeling some type of like emotions or energy from that person. Okay, for some of you, they may have even done some like, you know, silly magic. You know what I'm saying? Some silly attempted tricks that will never work, but you may feel a little bit of the energy, right? So maybe that's why you need to know here. Okay, truly, it could be. But the main point of this message is, you know what? You laid your cards down, and the divine, the universe, God, source, the higher power, they're about to match you and raise you in the physical with, I feel like it's new perceptions. I feel like with that comes like more blessings in the physical. So good work. Good work, Collective. Your emotional maturity, your emotional stability is paying off. So anywho, I love that for you guys. Good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. Anyways, I gotta go. Super late. I'm super late, but for whatever comes next in my day. But I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll see you when I see you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk soon.